Hi, I'm Jade Greene, and you're watching Orgasm Central TV. Yeah, my first footsteps in the adult industry actually started as a dancer when I was 21. I was just using the gig to pay my summers and through college, pay my tuition and do all that. And, I took a break from it for a really long time and then would go back to it, like just between jobs or like if I needed extra income. So then years later, I decided to start writing erotica, and I've written three books now. I'm about to publish my third book, but it's in the editing stages. And then uh, after becoming an erotica author, moved to like OnlyFans creation, and I was like, might as well just take the leap into mainstream. Oh, the most is that I get to meet really cool people. I have had such great luck with co-talent. Everybody's been really nice, and all the production companies I've worked with have been wonderful. Um, I would say the downside, night shoots, because I am a morning person. So I have had to adjust to this new schedule. But I mean, I have some experience as a dancer, so working instead at like noon to like 8 versus like 9 to 5, slightly different. No big deal. Ooh, my favorite scene was probably the one, it was a swaps one with Jimmy Michaels, Parker Sims, and Charlie Phoenix. Uh, I got checked. Charlie Phoenix. It was a swap scene. Step milfs and their stepsons, and it was just so fun working with that crew. So we had a blast, and the actual uh, the actual porn that came from it was hilarious and really good. So I'm proud of that. I think I believe them because of the stigma that's still attached with the adult industry and sex work. But as somebody, like I came from a traditional finance background, so what I went to college for was finance and accounting. And then I got my master's in finance and business analytics years later. The thing that bothers me the most about that is that a lot of people don't understand that one, it's its own industry, so it's still work. Like sex work is work. So everybody in this industry, myself included, should be treated as everyone else. And our currency and our, income is just as valid. Unfortunately, we see everything with Project 2025. So we still have that stigma to fight against. Um, what they can do is fight limiting policies like that. I mean, we see a lot of advocates come out of the community, which is really nice. I lived in DC for 5 years, and while I wish I could be more vocal back in the day, I have a platform now, and I try to explain like we are normal, just like everyone else. Like I am just trying to make my living, and I tried a financial career, and it was not for me. I was very unhappy, and the other thing was it just it didn't help my schedule at all to always be on call. It was actually really bad for my health to be in my industry because I remember like my bosses would email me at like 11 at night or like 6 in the morning, and it's like expect a response or even later into the evening. And that kind of entitlement doesn't exist in this industry. So like why prevent people from seeking other types of work that works well with their schedule and what they want. For me, it's that I had a public image before this as a state and national beauty queen, and then also a CAPS cheerleader. Um, I feel like I can at least bring some normalcy to the industry. And I've met a few other people similar to myself who, they're college educated, they're in the industry, they're using their voice to just kind of legitimize the industry more, where it's like, like a lot of us are just sober individuals, just trying to work, trying to enjoy our work at the same time, which is why we're in the adult industry. It's something we enjoy doing. Um, and for me, yeah, like I came from a really traditional background. Like I was a trad wife. I was married for a while in the circles of like the super conservative pageant arenas. Like those girls, I mean, it's basically like modern debutante. Like they are there to get scholarships, to get noticed by quality partners. Their goals are to get married and just, you know, live a very traditional life as a woman in those circles. Like cheerleading too, it's very conservative. A lot of those girls, their like biggest aspiration, unfortunately, is to just, and nothing wrong with it, but it's like when that's just expected of you and you can't do anything else, it's limiting and it's unnecessarily limiting. Like people can be different and still bring value, and I am proof of that. Oh my gosh, still in the industry. Like I really have a good time, and especially as an erotica author, I think that's what cements me here is even if I did stop doing porn, I'm never gonna leave. I'm never going to be able to leave the industry because of my books and my love for my books. Like writing is something that no matter what my body looks like, I can do it. And if I'm sick, I can do it. If I'm injured, I can still write. So um yeah, my just be more present, more around, hopefully have a lot more shoots under my belt by then.